Right, nice to see everybody. Anybody want some chips? Shall we get started?
Yeah.
This is stud poker, 7-card stud.
Wait, shouldn't we say something first?
Like what?
Something special or sacred or whatever.
Oh, for crying out loud. This is poker.
No, I just mean,
Don't make me laugh. Can we just play a round of poker?
no, I'm not trying to be funny.
It's okay, Bootsy. We understand.
What do you folks want? If it's poetry you're looking for, ante up, put a chip in.
Oh, come on, Guy and dolls. Let's just get on with the game. We're here doing our duty and honoring our friend and trying to keep the game going as she requested.
That's right.
A sort of last orders from the deceased.
So can I deal or what? As I said, it's 7-card stud. Any more speeches, tributes?
I just can't believe she's gone.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Like, what? It couldn't have just been because she was lonely. Like, loneliness?
Well, that's what she said to us in her letter. I mean, how many of us haven't felt that way with coming out with some big truth? Whether it's transgender or non-binary or a spouse who is. Even I can relate to that as an ally.
Yeah, I remember when I told my parents, it wasn't the reaction that you would hope for. No, it was negative, even hostile.
Oh, that's the loneliest feeling ever. It's like being put out to sea or put adrift at sea in a small boat with no compass, no chart, not even an oar to paddle with. It's an overwhelming feeling.
The cheese stands alone, eh?
I felt so isolated at work. My supervisor told me to work by myself because my coworkers felt uncomfortable around me. I was always wondering if I was going to get a pink slip, termination for being trans female. Always wondering.
That's the way it always happens, real legal. There's no evidence to hold anybody accountable. And then when you ask questions, you're told that you're imagining things or you're blowing something out of proportion.
Yeah.
Oh, and the microaggressions? The microaggressions, I've seen it, the side eyes, the stares, the pointing, the snickers. I've noticed it when I'm out with trans femmes.
And what about the questions? Are you male? Are you female? And what do they think they're entitled to? What do they have to know any of that?
And all the public clocking and even doxing, the refusal to use the gender pronouns or your preferred name, all the confrontations from heteronormatives and TERFs and the binary-only types.
Okay, I get it. Just stop.
Kid, we're just trying to lay it all out there for you. You asked why she did it, why she took her own life. That was the price she paid for living her truth, and that's why we want to keep this game going in her honor. That was what she asked of us after all. That's enough, dolls. Let's just leave Boots alone. It hasn't been that long since they broke their egg. So are we going to play some poker now or not?
You think it'll help?
Help who? I know it'll help me. Let me tell you something about Orly. She could lay a mean hand down, could bluff with the best of them. The true meaning of poker face. Maybe it was from years of living lonely, I don't know.
And she still took her own life, so I guess it didn't help her in the long run.
Listen, she told me it was this weekly get-together, this gathering with the ladies, people where she could just be herself and not have to fear confrontation from the gender-conforming world. This was her haven. The one place that kept her going through it all was to be able to come to this weekly gathering of us all, which is why we need to get to this game now. Let's play some poker, please.
Well, I know she was really helpful to me when I first started transitioning. I had a lot of doubt when I first decided to come out as transgender, and particularly as a woman. And I still had second doubts after having done so. Her experience was immensely helpful to me.
I was so lonely when I went public. My marriage ended. My kids rejected me because they thought they lost their dad. The loss of their affection, the lack of their presence in my life. Orly was very present and affirmative for me at that time.
It was rejection from my mom and dad for me. I mean, my mom tried to understand, but she was a woman of her time. And my dad went totally mental, saying what a disgusting deviant I was. He didn't even try to understand. He just shut me off completely.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
While there are many of us, the transgender journey is very solitary. That's what she often said to me.
All the questions, all the self-doubt. Am I just going to do a social transition, changing my name, changing my legal IDs? Or the big one, the medical phase, hormones, possible surgeries? She had been there and through to the other side.
And let's not even get into passing.
The ubiquitous, unrealistic goalposts that keeps getting moved by the home team, the cis heteros. If we could only find out to establish that reality, and I'm not talking about God.
All right, all right. Let's get a grip, everyone. We know what the problems are, and we know that sticking together is what's going to prevent another person from taking their life. We have to be there with each other, be there for each other, take care of each other and anybody else like ourselves so that we can prevent this from happening.
Thanks, Jude, for your wise words as being our trans elder. And thanks for letting me sit here as an ally.
It's nothing, and I get the privilege of being the one that permanently deals for this game now that our dearly departed sister has relinquished that role to me. Now, can we just get started and play some poker?
Wait. Can I just ask one thing?
Okay, make it quick, though. I have a lot of chips, and I want to keep accumulating more of them.
Is this all I have to look forward to? A long life of obstacles and disappointment? I mean, is that what gender dysphoria is? Just holding it all for myself and living alone with it?
Oh, honey, haven't you ever heard that it's not the destination, it's the journey that matters?
You just have to keep a little perspective and just remember that you're not in this alone, that there are many others who are living their lives, they're thriving, and they're overcoming many obstacles and making a lot of progress.
The three of us have seen so much progress as far as coming out and living openly and courageously as a transgender person, as a non-binary person. Now, those who came before us, what they had to experience, what they had to endure, that was lonely. But they had a dream, and they had a desire to live authentically and to claim their rightful joy.
Okay, so what about those younger than me? How do they claim their rightful joy if there's so much hostility and violence towards us?
That's why we have to reach back to them and let them know that we're available to make the journey less lonely.
You know, I've been giving some thought to Bootsy's original question about why Orly made the choice that she did.
Well, regale us with your answer.
Well, you know, it's like you've heard the saying that suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. But the truth about transition is that it's always in a state of change. And that's true for everybody, but particularly so for us genderqueer folks.
Right, so the frustration and impatience and loneliness is temporary, and we all have to band together, queer and allies, to get through it.
You got it, darling.
Okay, if you dolls have solved all the trans queer world problems, can we just get on with this game?
You betcha.
All right, so what's your pleasure, Mr. Fancy
Well,
Fingers?
it looks like we finally have a game here. One king, a joker, a jack, and two queens. This is gonna be tasty. Speaking of tasty, I see there's chips, but Orly always had pretzels. Where's the pretzels?